Hello everyone, it's Chuck Thunder. Welcome back to an episode of my UWO series where I either show you what I'm up to, tell you what on how to do things in ways in which that help you play the game, or give you tips and all these other things. I'm just here to help the game out, and you guys can always reach out to me for questions and reach out to me in game and or on the channel. Be sure to like and subscribe, and let's get to what this episode's about. So this episode is about, I think, very simply, how to use world chat, personal chats, so the tell chat, and merchant chats. The three main ways that people communicate in the game. So if you're brand new to the game, you might find that you're in a school chat and it's not very active. So you might need to figure out how to get out of that chat. There are several things you need to make sure that you're doing. So down in the bottom left-hand corner, you'll see our chat window here. Our chat window is generally going to show all the chats that are going on here in light green. Here's Jack O'Neill saying something there, and more of Jack O'Neill, and it's not very busy me when I said hello, and I've been in the game for just a little bit, so here's a few other people. So everything in light blue is in the world chat, or in the chat you've chosen. Now if you click this world chat selection, you'll see here that these are the ways that you can talk to people. Saying is just speaking for people within general standing distance to see a thought bubble basically above your head, and they will get a notification in their box here if they're close enough, or they'll see it in the actual screen. Party is if you're in a actual group. That way your chat stays with anybody who's actually in your fleet. Tell, this is where you would talk directly to somebody specifically. So in here you might type the name of somebody that you want to talk with, and so here we could, since Jack O'Neill was in there, you have to make sure you're speaking correctly 100% of how they are spelled, and spell it out like that, and then click over here and then type your message. Test message for a video I am making. Thanks for making it into the video. Test message for a video I'm making. Thanks for making it into the video. There you are. And that's how you tell directly to somebody. And then it shows up in this bright, nice yellow with these double arrows here to kind of push, notify you that you are speaking to somebody here privately. So light blue is in the actual world chat that you're in, whereas yellow is a personal message. The group one will be green. I don't think it'll show an example here because I'm not in a party. Oh no, it does. So since I'm in my only group here, it shows up in green. And Jack O'Neill's being funny. Oop, there goes your whole video. See the difference? He's giving me an example. This is world. This is the personal chat. And I'll say, no, you are helping me make a point about the different chat options. So there you are. If you want to respond back to the person, it'll automatically default to the last person that you talk to here. And you can type in different names. So Jack O'Neill we've spoken to. If I had another person listed here, it'll also list them out. And then we can go back to the world chat. The world chat is where you'll speak to the entirety of the game. So that's the first place. There's also up here the kinds of chats that you can... Oops, we are in a storm, so we have to hunker down. We dropped our anchors already. And we'll have to repair here. We'll come right back right after this. Once the storm is past, we'll continue because it's probably a little noisy, and I want to make sure my ship doesn't sink and not be completely distracted. So see you later. Alright, we're back. The storm made us use up all of our wood to repair, but we made it. While we were doing that, we were also chatting with Jack O'Neill about how he's added some entertainment to the video now, because Jack O'Neill is a very funny fella. So here we are, back on topic here. So furthermore, if you're looking at the top left here, we have an all option, a party option, event option, and world option. What this does is add basically filters. This allows me to see all things that are coming in. This allows me to see party only. This allows me to see event only, should there actually be like a special event conversations, and just the world. The only thing that sticks through all three of them are tells. Tells stay through all completely, so private chats will always stay visible, I believe. Yes. Yep, completely. Then furthermore, in the all option, you have the ability to hide shouts, which that's another way to chat. I'll talk about that. Hide end shouts. I'm not sure what that is, but you can hide end shouts. You can hide company chats and hide emotions. So those are another thing that you can do. So I always leave it on all. I don't really do much else from that. But if I really wanted to hide other things, like say for instance in your civilian you want to hide shouts, you can. Now there is a option for shout, and I believe it's /shout, and then what you want. That allows this to kind of like, it's kind of like a say, like from here, a say, but it's louder in the sense that everybody within a given city will hear it, or within a larger region of the ocean will hear it. It's kind of like a loud say, but my issue with them is that they can kind of be bombarding to you when you're in a major city like Seville. You might see a bunch of pink letters, and that shout will usually be for selling something. So that's the first thing to be said about it, is that it kind of get annoying to see a block of pink in your situation here. Oh no, we have insomnia. How do we fix that? Not with food. Suffering from insomnia. How do we fix that? I don't think we have anything for that, so looks like our sailors are just going to have insomnia. Anyways, so that's one thing you can do about it. So this is just the chat window and the options in the chat window. There are options up here for other social settings. So here's the world chat settings here on the second tab in with the little thought bubbles on people's heads. Go to world chat settings, and here you could set your world chat even further so to different topics. So right now we are in the all chat. You can go to nationality, so we can only speak with other fellow Spaniards, depending on who you are. Adventurer chat, so there's an adventure chat if people have questions about adventure. Merchant chat, this is where you can get price quotes and talk about selling of things. People, this is even furthermore like being in a city. You'll see people are shouting in this chat to try to sell product or find prices of product. Military man, I don't know why they call it military man. They could have just called it, you know, military, or what do they call it in the job sense? Battle? Yeah, why don't they just call it battle? I don't know. But anyways, back to that, now that I've just kind of walked away from that. Military chat, epic seafood chat when it's happening, epic pirate feud when that's happening, or you can just turn the chat off completely. I'm going to switch over to merchant chat because that's the only other chat that I'm familiar with, and this one right here, Christina Ann Skite, she is the first one that is talked about in the world chat. I changed it over from world chat from all to merchant. You don't actually, when you're in this setting of world chat and you're set to all, you won't hear merchant chat. These are separate. I'm not sure exactly what all is, if it doesn't include adventure, merchant, and military chat, but definitely something different in merchant chat going on here, because you can see people are saying want to buy, SSIP, PME, all that stuff. So that's how we change between the different kinds of chat. So that's something important to talk about when you're chatting. There are also one other way of essentially sending chats. It's mail. If you want to send something to somebody, this is a way to send a letter to someone, in which that is going to their inbox and they check it the next time they log in. Because if you send somebody a tell here, it'll say the person's not online or whatever, or doesn't exist. This is the way you do it. By chat. So going here, you say send, and you say compose a mail. You choose who you're going to send it to. These got to be a friend of yours. So these are my friends. Flip is still a friend. We'll send it to Franco. Franco's a great person that I've worked with in this game before. I'll say, hello, this is a test. Test message for a video I can type faster than that, making about how to use in-game chat options. Thanks for participating. LOL. Alright, so then you can even send items to it. I can, if I wanted to, I could attach an item. I need a delivery pack, so it takes a particular item to do that. I don't know how to do that. Most people don't do this typically, because you usually just find them in game to do it. And then hit send, and then it sends. And then you'll see here sent messages. You can save messages this way. But I've received messages from other people here. Different people tell me what they got. They sometimes send it out company-wide, so not just friends. They can send company-wide chats. So that's another way that you can communicate. Now to the other aspects of the social interaction with this game. So this is like essentially the social tab in the game. Here you can search your status based off of different, kind of status that people set themselves. You can set your own status. What are you doing? Are you setting your status to Bazaar opened? Are you setting yourself to the different levels of restrictions? All that sort of thing. What are you searching for when it comes to chatting? Then you have your friends list where you can see all your friends, whether who's online and who's not. And then here you can directly send your mail that if you want to do, or do a friend memo. Like I could say, Gardner is a helpful wealth of game knowledge, because he's helped me a lot. And so now, I don't know where that memo is. I just click it and there it is. So, something nice to know. Send your friend request this way. You can do tell straight from here. So it autofills down there. So that's great. So that's one tab there. Then you got class register. This shows you if you're engaged in class. So my character here is still enrolled in school. So here's all the people still enrolled in school. And all of these people have a tell option too, as well. And then there's people in class 2, and there's people in class 3, and so on and so forth. And I believe I might still be in class, so I'm probably on their lists as well. Okay. And what else we got here? Got the chat room, so you can create chat rooms. This might be, I'm not sure exactly how this works, but we can create this so long as we are an administrator, and add roommates. But I don't know how this works. Let's say invite other characters, other character chat room. So Gardner. I don't know. Don't know how that one works. Never seen anyone use it before. So we did that. We already talked about world chat settings. We already talked about mail. Setting your own status. This is a way so people can find you when they search by different status levels. You can set yourself as away, waiting invite, looking to sell. People can ask you for things. People don't typically mess with these unless if they're trying to have someone search them up for a particular reason. And then this is less social, but it's more about making money. You could set yourself to a bazaar. Okay, you want to sell product? Well, what do you want to sell? Well, you could choose to exhibit certain goods. This could be product goods, things that you make. Like I make Master's Craftsman's carpentry tools. I could try to sell these if I wanted to for a certain amount. And I have 152 of them because I want that many. But I could put them in my goods here. I could sell all 152 and sell them for 500,000 a piece or something, which I'll never sell for that amount. I don't want people to search my purchase. I don't really care. It doesn't matter. I could type in MCCTs 50,000, 500,000, and then people can search me up, and my character could sit in the major city while trying to sell these, and my guy will make a profit. So that's how you use bazaars. And then you have the aid bazaar. If you have an aid that can do this too, I don't have any aids available to do this. So that's not something I could do now, but aides can do them too. And then the bounty record shows you people who you've marked as outlaws or whatever. That's not something I must mess with, but it allows us to keep track of the people that have done some piratey-like things around you. So, there you are with the basics of the chat and a little bit about bazaars. I mean, that's not something I'll go into too much now, but there's your basic world chat information, how to talk to people, and other things. Sorry about that, my phone rang. But that's all I wanted to mention today. Hopefully, guys, this was very helpful to you, and I will talk to you again soon. Take care.